once again. I bring you another video this week, and I'm going to be giving you a room tour of what my accommodation looks like here in the United Kingdom. In this video, I'll be showing you all the space layout, what equipment do I use as a designer, also what I do for entertainment in my room, where I store my things, and all of that. Don't expect too much, okay? It's a studio apartment. It's quite on the small side, but it does come with its perks. I've been living here for 3 years now, so it is definitely something that I've gotten used to. It's already become my home in a sense. I also cut my hair this week, and I decided to do something different, so I don't know if you can see, but I did a kind of a drawing with an X here. I don't know, I wanted to try something different. And as well, I bought some shoes. Sorry for the dirty soles. I bought some shoes. I don't know, I've always seen everyone wearing Nike Dunks, and I thought I might as well have at least one pair. So guys, this is my kitchen. As you can see, it's quite simple with two hobs, quite a simple oven. I have a sink. Here on this side I have a small toaster. Up here is food. Then here on this one I put this little thing just to remind me of the ocean. I have all the sweets and everything. I have my creatine, which I was taking creatine, I don't know why honestly, because I was at 94 kg and I was like, I'm gonna take creatine to gain more muscle, but now I'm not taking any because creatine is good, but it also increases your body fat level. So I was like, okay, I'm already at that level where I'm like, one more Big Mac and I'm like, so let's chill a bit on that. I have these things right here, and then I have another one. This one's more for the muscle and stuff like that. This is more for the brain. So this is my fridge. Currently has very few things inside. Then I had a little basket for like potatoes and stuff like that on top. Also a microwave, but I don't really use microwave because of the radiations and stuff like that. You have like a little hanger. I guess it's useful. I don't really like it though because the jackets when you're cooking, they kind of get a bit of the smell of the food, especially if you're doing stuff with like garlic and onion. So it's definitely not the best. As you can see, this is where I keep basically all my sugary stuff that I was telling you about. Salt, sugar, baking stuff. As you can see, I have all my containers here. I bought this to make me feel fancy when pretty much just mixing stuff, and I thought it would make me cook more, and I guess it did. Then I have here some bowls. These are blender cups. I broke this one because I put soup too hot in it, and the hot air plus this being closed off just meant the pressure had to go somewhere, so it basically snapped. I have this and then this. Never get this. Fill it up with juice if you want to drink it with water, because pretty much the smell and the taste of the juice will never go away from this little straw here. As you can see, it's completely orange and I couldn't remove it. I have some things down here. So here pretty much are all the kind of cleaning products. I have some other in the toilet, for example Mr. Muscle, but for the drains and stuff like that is back in the toilet. But as you can see, I have some conditioner for my clothes, which can be useful as well for your wetsuit in case you're a surfer and you're watching this. You can put conditioner in your wetsuit when you're cleaning it to remove the stench of pee. Then just like capsules, which I need to buy more because they're from Portugal. Then yeah, just garbage bags. I bought these ones. I didn't like them just because when you're trying to tie them up, it's not really practical. So I bought these ones which have the little elastics on top, and then like just some other cloths and also some sponges and stuff like that. So every item that you see in this house kind of has no meaning in terms of utility apart from these ones that you see here, because these ones my mom sent them from Portugal for me to eat healthy. But for example, coffee, I never drank coffee. I don't think I'm ever going to. I bought this when I was doing my final project and I was just like, I'm gonna start drinking coffee. I want to be more productive. So I was wasting too much money on like mochas and stuff like that. So I ended up just buying this blend to have at home. But then the coffee wouldn't be the same. I wouldn't have any presser or anything like that, and this wouldn't really be the same kind of taste that the mocha would have. And I would have to use a lot of sugar and the amount of chocolate. I would never get it right. So I just kind of have it now here, just as a symbol of me trying to be a better person. Another thing is my hobs. So as you can see, I have two separate hobs as well as an oven right here. I usually cook most of my stuff in the oven. Sometimes I use the hob, but I never use that because of the radiations and stuff like that. So I tend to just stick to these ones because this one pretty much does the same thing as that one, except that one is harmful. So I would say if you are looking to cook anything that you are going to heat up in the microwave, you can always put it in a pan and just heat it up right here or just heat it up there. So there's no need to really use microwaves anymore at this point. So pretty much now moving on from the kitchen side, I now have my bedroom. So sorry about the lighting, it's just that it's quite bright outside. So pretty much I have computer and workstation. I have my closets, as you can see, and then I have kind of a sofa lounge area, which I think it's quite cool that they made that available, as well as my bed. I know that's dirty. I don't know how that happened. It was here before I got here, and it's not me that's gonna solve that. So now, moving on to my wardrobe. This is where pretty much I keep a lot of backpacks and some boxing gloves, because I did join the boxing society. I was not lying about that. It did eventually close because of COVID. I have my wrist protections for boxing. I have this thing, which if you guys don't have this at home, your shoes smell disgusting, because it's pretty much like a shoe spray, but it's, I don't know, kiwi. I don't know if that helps you finding it, but it's amazing. I also have some jumping rope. When I was trying to get fit, I bought this and I never used it. Then I have all my sweatshirts. This was my dad's. This I bought at Primark, which I honestly never thought I would do something like that, but I guess it's really good when you're on a student budget, so I don't really know, I never did that before. Again, sorry about the lighting, okay, I'm trying to solve that. I promise next video will be better. So here, as you can see, I have all my t-shirts, and then I have all these trousers, which if you know anywhere that I can give them to, because these were when I was skinny and when I was 17, so they're too short and they're too skinny for me. So like these ones, which are like 5, I need to give them to someone, because I'm not just gonna throw them away. So if you know someone, just let me know and I'll kindly give them away. I don't think it's fair that I try to sell them, because I've used them for like 5 years, so I don't really think it's gonna be fair on the person that buys them, especially if there's someone that needs them out there more. Shorts. I'm the guy that's always wearing shorts. I remember last year, especially because I was fatter, I would never wear trousers, and all my trousers were these skinny ones because I still didn't buy new ones. I was always wearing tracksuits. So I was like, okay, maybe I need to change my style. So I bought some socks, like long socks that I'm going to show it to you in a second. I bought some long socks, and I pretty much just wore shorts. It could have been -5, -3, minus something, I don't care. So moving on to this part of my workstation, as you can see, here's pretty much, so receipts, anything that's like government related, documents, anything like that's over there. This is a memory box, which I can show it to you in another video. And then this is like I have several different pairs of glasses just because I tend to break them a lot. So I have ones to play football or go, I don't know, outdoors activities, and then I have a pair of sunglasses, and then I have the ones I have myself. This is a pen that goes with my computer, so it was offered to me when I bought it. And yeah, then this is just like pretty much, this is the cover, which I need to remove when I'm recording, just because this thing tends to be really thick. So yeah, but it's really protective. And then yeah, all the things and stuff like that. Then here I have my pretty much my all my boxes in a sense. So this is like screen protectors. These were sports masks that I bought when COVID was on a high. I have here my two old phones, like the boxes for them, box for the new phone, box for the real phone. This is for my watch. And then here I have pretty much just tape of if I get injured. And yeah, and then I have down here, so of course underwear, and then these are the socks that I was telling you about. So I now buy socks that go up to like midway of my chin. I don't know. I think it just looks better, and they're honestly warmer. So these, for example, are from Stance in a partnership with Rolling Stones. This is from Stance with National Geographic. I have these ones. These ones are Primark, but they're from Winnie the Pooh, and honestly, they look amazing. I don't know. They're so simplistic, but I just love them. And then of course you have Primark with a different array of colors just to be different outside the box. And then I have these ones. These ones were my first ones, and I honestly love them. I have these ones, which are like just like fish bones, and then I have these ones, which are kind of turned upside down now, but they are pretty much just sushi. They have sushi all around them in Japanese writing, so they are definitely really cool. Then, after you know, after that, I have my sofa. As you can see here, it's pretty much quite simple. I have this part just because it's kind of synthetic leather, so it gets quite cold when it gets some wind from the window. So I just have this little cover over it. Then I have something to cover myself in case it gets cold. And then yeah, back here, I call it the corner of lost creativity, just because it's pretty much everything like templates that I used to make my dishwasher that I made last year. They're all here, and unfortunately I don't have the model because they threw it away because I missed the email asking me if they could keep the model, which is a shame. But yeah, so moving on from that, now I have here my kind of workstation, so I'll quickly show it to you. As you can see, I have a tree. That tree has become a nightmare. As you can see, even here, there's still some little stuff left over, and every time I move it around, I find new stuff. So I've kind of given up on honestly cleaning it. I can't be bothered anymore. But yeah, so me and my sister, as you can see, I have like a little, little Polaroid there. I have this was given to me when I supported WWF. I still support them every month. It's like £3 a month, and you're helping endangered species. As you can see, I have very few books. I'm not a guy that reads a lot. I just have this. This is for my major project of this year. Then I have here my journal, which I stopped using as a journal, and I've used more like I just put the date and just write down ideas or stuff like that. I have here just because I like Japanese culture a lot and their idealisms, like just basically a book on how they live life in such a relaxed way, even though they're really focused on work, pretty much how they live life. Then I have Jordan B. Peterson, The 12 Rules for Life. I haven't started reading that one. I also had this one, The Narnia Chronicles. I tried to read it. I think I read it halfway through, but then foundation year deadline started and I just couldn't cope. And yeah, Anne Frank Diary. I've seen the theatrical piece. I've gone to the Anne Frank house. I've gone to Auschwitz and Birkenau. So I kind of already have an understanding of what the diary is about. I still haven't read it though. Then I had an agenda last year. It's already 2023, so I didn't buy another one yet. And then this is my final year book with my portfolio of like my best projects of my product design bachelor's as well as my colleagues. So it's always good to kind of compare my final results with the ones of my colleagues. Then here, as you can see, um, this was just like something that was offered to me in a Secret Santa, and this was something that a friend of mine left me. Sorry about the focus. So it's just like a collection of whiskeys, and then a townie. It's like a really old port wine, as you can see from the color. It's not even, I don't know, but I bet it's sweet, but I'm not really a wine guy, so I don't know. Then yeah, I have my two watches. Here, as you can see, it's pretty much just my regular headphones. They're in here. I use JBL noise cancellation. I think they're one of the best in the market. Of course, Sony are also quite good, but I think they might be a bit overpriced. Just my opinion as a product designer. I don't know. I like to everything that I buy, because everything that I buy is pretty much a product. So everything that I buy, I try to be critical about it. I know it might be a bit weird to critique brands, especially here since I'm still not getting hired yet. But I think a good brand will be the one that will look at you and be like, okay, this guy knows what he can bring to the company because he knows what our products are lacking. If that makes sense. So then this was an art project that I did in Portugal. I wouldn't say art project. I just spray painted a lot of colors on it and just put tape all around it. Looks more like a, I don't know, like a weird symbol or stuff like that. Now, moving on. This is my computer. I use the Asus ZenBook Pro Duo 16. I really like this computer just because pretty much facial recognition, as you can see. It has two screens, so this is a different screen, but when you're like sitting down like this, it seems like a whole seamless screen, and you can divide it however you want. I'll give you guys a review on it. On top of my computer, I have pretty much just this is just a calendar of the week, and then this is just a quick, like, I don't know, it's a small calendar, but it's like peaceful. My mom sent it to me. There's a picture of me and my mom, and then I also have these lights all around the room that go all the way till there. I didn't want to waste money on those blue LED lights and stuff like that. Then something that I really enjoy here is a diffuser. The room already came with a TV, a big one, 32-inch, which I'm grateful because then I can lay in bed and watch some TV. And then I have my PS4 controller for the TV, PS4 controller, and this is just a gaming setup. Okay, and that was pretty much my room tour. As you can see, it's quite small, but I think I still made quite a lengthy video with all my stories. At the end of March, I'm going to be traveling again, and I will make another sort of vlog. I'll be going back to my home country and another country, which will remain a secret until I get there. But I'm quite excited about it. I have never been there. I'll definitely keep you posted. I'll try to post a video in the meantime while I'm there on my vacation as well. So I'll try to post it on Sundays as well. I can't promise anything because I'll be with my family, so of course family time comes first. Definitely do leave a like. Subscribe if you like it. Honestly, I would appreciate seeing more subscribers. But I guess if the content's not what you're looking for, or if you're not looking to study abroad or anything like that, you don't need to. Go on your merry life. I hope you enjoyed it, of course, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye, guys.